Every star you have ever seen when you look up in the night sky had been dying. A star creates light quite literally by burning itself alive. Yet that's exactly why we admire them. What if I told you nature had never been just trying to illuminate the sky? What if it's been trying to teach us a lesson as a whole? Why don't we ever ask what creates those shining bright lights in the sky? I've always been fascinated by them, right? Now, as a society as a whole, we have always been fascinated by stars. We have always been, let's call it curiosity. Ancient civilizations used them to navigate. We literally call celebrities stars. We use stars for so many things. Stars can mean hope. Stars to some people, stars can mean light, which light also can mean greatness. Stars have many meanings to many different people. Yet why have we never asked ourselves what creates those stars in the sky? What creates those stars on Earth? What creates the star now? So let's look at it scientifically. And I had to search this up myself because I didn't know. So if I don't know, and I have an average brain and I'm not a scientist, 99.9% of this people watching this video probably also know. So a star, searching it up, a star is created, let me memorize this, when when gravity pulls together space clouds created by dust and gas, and that gravity pull together that gravity pull together creates an extreme heat causing nuclear fusion. So if there's no gravity pull, there's no pressure, there's no heat created, and then there's no light. There's no burn to give us that bright star shining in the sky. So why don't, if a star shines so bright, why don't we relate this to us as a society? And I don't want to speak for everybody, but a long time ago I was lost. A long time ago I thought that to become a star you had to be lucky. You had to be lucky. Now let's look at this in today's history lesson, today's society, or our daily lives, let's call it that. Diamonds have to grow. I watched it in my last video. You should probably watch it before you watch this one. Diamonds are created under pressure. Many people know that. Steel is forged in fire. Gold is purified in heat. Trees need stronger winds to become strong. They also need storms to grow deeper roots. Bones become denser under load. When you work out, you're constantly having microscopic tears to grow your muscles so they rebuild itself and become stronger. Caterpillars have to go through metamorphosis to become a butterfly, and this is just nature repeating itself over and over and over again. So with that being said, if nature repeats itself over and over and over again, time and time again, why do us as humans not relate this back to ourselves? Why do we not learn from it time and time again? So what can burning look like to us humans? What can burning look like to the average person? Now, I'm going to speak for myself out of experience, but we're all human. We all go through these things. Burning can look like discomfort. Burning can look like change. Burning can look like rejection, comparison, loneliness, self-doubt. The list goes on and on. Now, if a star had to burn to become a star, if a caterpillar had to put itself in a cocoon and hide itself away for I don't know, weeks, months, I don't know. If trees had to go through extreme winds to become strong, what is so different from you? Now, here's the key thing. Many people, when they get this burn, they give up. They give up, and they quite literally, they compare burning to failure. Let's call it that. They compare burning to failure. they view it as failure. And I'll be the first person to tell you, if you haven't heard it before, whatever meaning you give behind something, good or bad, negative or positive, that's going to be its meaning in your reality, because we all have the ability to create our own reality. So when you get that burn and you feel like, and it comes to a point where you're like, it's not working. I'm burning and it's not working. I'm burning and I'm hurting inside. That's the negative connotation that you're giving it. You must burn to become great. You must burn to become who you're destined to be. Let's look at history, for example. J.K. Rowling, great author, right? We all know him as a great author. In the very beginning, not a single publisher wanted to help him out. Not a single publisher wanted to help him start his path as an author. Michael Jordan, cut from the high school basketball team. Thomas Edison, thousands of failed experiments. Thousands of failed experiments. Let me calm down. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. Calm down, Antonio. Now, Michael Jordan, J.K. Rowling, Thomas Edison. All we hear about is their greatness. We never hear about the time it took to build that masterpiece. We never hear about what they did alone, what they did in the dark, what they did within their mind. Because we all have our mind. We all, we can't necessarily control our thoughts, but we can control our emotions behind them. I'm a firm believer in that. And maybe, some people should take after that. There's many different beliefs in this world, and that's my belief. To become great, let me restart that. To become great, if Michael Jordan, Thomas Edison, there's many others, had to put themselves through that burn, what is so different from you? Let me point right. What is so different from you? What have you been avoiding? Have you been avoiding that discomfort? Have you been avoiding that fear of rejection, that self-doubt that's, maybe within you? What have you been avoiding? Imagine if you stopped avoiding that. Imagine you stopped avoiding that a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago. How different could your life look like today? How different could you be today? And I'm 23 right now. I said it in my first video. I'm 23 right now, and I've avoided that for 23 years. 22, but I woke up not too long ago. And I could regret that, but my journey is my journey and my journey only. Just like your journey is your journey and your journey only. Some people wake up at 17. Some people wake up at 23. Some people wake up at 32. Some people wake up at 45, and some people never. Think about it. Some people never wake up. Some people push off that discomfort long enough. Some people only crave that instant gratification that they're not willing to go through the burn to become great, to shine bright like a star. Do you want to be average? What do you truly want in this life? Because I know what I want. I say it every day. I think it every day. It's in front of me every single day. I talk to God about it. I talk to everybody around me about it. And the people I surround myself with talk about their dreams, their goals, their desires. If you didn't burn, you wouldn't be great. Point blank. Everybody looks at, and I repeat myself, everybody looks at the masterpiece, but nobody looks at the master behind it. Nobody looks at how that person became the master. It's very simple. Nature gives us this lesson time and time again. But people push it off. People love to push it off and stay average. People love to push it off and stay in the matrix. They love to stay comfortable. Comfort happens where discomfort, let me completely start that over. Comfort ends where discomfort begins. If you wanted to stay comfortable, you wanted to stay in your daily life, let's just be honest here. I'm very blunt. If you wanted to stay fat, if you wanted to stay broke, if you wanted to stay lustful, if you wanted to I can continue going on. Maybe all three of those apply to you, maybe one. If you wanted to stay who you are today, then click off this video. Click off this video and go eat the food. Go watch the things you shouldn't be watching. Go do the broke activities, surround yourself by the wrong people. But if you want to be great, you must burn. When you're doing an exercise in the gym and you start getting that time under tension, it burns. It burns, but that burning is satisfying because you know you're growing. If you had that same what's the word I'm looking for? If you had that same feeling, if you applied that same feeling to your daily life, you're gonna desire that burn even more. You're gonna desire that pain, because that pain only means you're growing. You don't grow without pain. You don't grow, and you can, but it's just not gonna be enough. You need to become that star. You need to burn to become that star. So, when you look up in the sky tonight, remember, every single star you've ever seen had been killing itself. Every single star you have ever seen burns itself alive to become that star. Now, the real question is, do you want to be that star? Do you want to shine bright? Do you want to be great? I don't think I have to answer that.